Hey guys, welcome back to Centricraft. We're here at our future ink farm, and we have, if I can take a little looky down here. We have our grid starting to get set out right here. And what this is right here, if you don't remember from the last episode, is this is the block in which we're going to place our kelp. And it's going to grow inside that stream of water. We're going to place a whole bunch of kelp down, going all the way up to the top there, making source blocks so the actual squid will spawn. And then right here, and right here, right here, and here will be sugarcane going all the way down to Y31. And then that Y30, and we're going to have minecarts right below it, picking up the squid ink that falls out of them. So I'm going to continue with laying out this grid the way it is right here. And I will, actually this is not a place for it. I will continue working on this so hopefully I don't mess it up. That's why I'm kind of looking up while I do it. And I will start digging out to Y30 right here. So I'll meet up with you guys in just a few minutes. Alright guys, we're back. We're here at the bottom of the squid farm. I've got our little grid set up right here. And I've got right below it minecart tracks going. And as you can see, I've already started to lay out all the sugarcane that's going out up there. Placed down almost a shulker's worth of, this is about what's left of the shulker box right here, worth of sugarcane, and we still have only gotten like half of this, just one section of like 10% of this entire farm. And Cakeman came over and he's accepted the job. And he's already digging out some layers right now. I can see him over there working. So I'm excited here. He's going to receive some shulker boxes of squid inks pretty soon. So yeah, I'm going to continue with the build, and then I'll meet up with you in just a minute. Alright guys, we're here with Mr. Cakeman, and it only took him 3 hours 40 minutes to clear out all the stone. I'm paying him 6 diamonds per chest. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 chests. That's 60 diamonds. Let's get this diamonds for him right now. Boop, boop. 60 diamonds is 8 of these turned into diamonds. And let's give him, yeah, I gave him a little too much. Bam, bam. And then 64 diamonds. And then I'm going to have his ink for him. Yeah, he's sleeping. Sweet. Cool. Alright, man. Alright, so I will see you later, sir. Alright, guys, we're back. We're here at the Nether Hub, and we have right here Amadorn's gates to the Emerald City, as you can see right here, and they're looking pretty good. I'm liking the design he's got going on here. It's too bad there's no like slabs or stairs that are in the green color. Maybe like moss. Too bad there's no like mossy stone slabs, mossy stone cobblestone. He could maybe toss in there and maybe look a little better. It's a shame that there's no like half slabs and stuff for those items. Anyway, so we're here at the Nether Hub, and I came out from a deal. Oh, I guess I'm disconnected from the server. Hold on, let's try to get back in here. And alright, I'm back. Alright, cool. So I just got to deal with Fortnite. The video that I had for that is been corrupted for some reason, so I guess we're not gonna get that. But so I came out of the portal and I was walking down, and a ghast spawned right there and shot at me, and I was like, oh no, I don't want all this to be destroyed. So I immediately jumped and hit the gas ball. I couldn't have hit it any better. It flew right at the gas and killed the ghast. But he spawned right here, and I didn't notice when I walked through the first time that this is just yellow concrete with no carpet on top of it. And these are perfect 3x3s. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. A whole bunch of them. And then in the middle, there's a 1, 2, 3 area where gas can spawn. So I'm going to go around, go back to my base, go grab a some carpet, and I'm going to. Well, I just rubber banded back somewhere. I'm like having some difficulty here, but I'm lagging a little bit, I guess. Oh, and I have 70 deaths. So yeah, look at that. Yeah. So yeah. So I got a. I'm gonna put some carpets down here to make sure no gas, extra gas spawn here, and he's doing a moonwalk. Wow, that's pretty cool actually. So yeah, we're gonna put some carpets down here, and I'm going to make sure this is gas proof. And I don't even notice the other portal was right here. Hold on a second. Spawn. Okay, so we have a spawn. The portal from spawn comes here and goes to the yellow brick road, and it's oh, and it goes to. Man, he did a really good job. MrHappyDrew did a fantastic job on this portal. I didn't even notice how perfectly the circle, the road came out, except for right there. It's a little bit wonky, but that's fine. But it perfectly comes out to the corners, and it's just a little bit boop, a little bit of a boop out. Let's just go up here real quick, I guess. That's where I was going to go on the air side, but let's go up here real quick and take a look. Yeah, look, it's a really nice build. Let me just take a look and see if he needs anything else. Let's see here. He still has lots of that. Yeah, he still has lots of that yellow concrete. He doesn't need any of that. He hasn't really laid out anything that he's in need of. What is he smelting right now? Glass. How much glass? Oh, it's a lot. Let's see. Okay, so he's going for a lot of glass. So we might bring him some more glass. I don't know if he needs stained red glass. He might. Let's take a look in here. I don't see any dyes. So he could be working on a larger dome or something. He has some red dyes in here. Okay, so we might bring him some more red dyes as well. But yeah, I'm gonna grab some carpets real quick, and I'll tell you about our emerald ore we have right here. So I got a message from Fort, and he asked me if I had any extra wither skulls from the wither skeleton farm. And I said, yeah, sure. How many did you need? He's like, oh, I don't know how many, because I'm trying to collect actual wither skulls, not wither skeleton skulls. I was like, oh no, I got plenty of those. I have plenty of those. And he's like, oh, okay. What do you want from him? I'm like, I don't really want a diamond. How about an emerald? And he's like, I don't really have any emeralds, but I have emerald block. So he traded me this emerald block for 3 wither skulls. Now if you don't know what I'm talking about, on the Centricraft server we have going on right now a add-on or a data pack that adds all the mob heads to the game, which is pretty neat. So I was able to get a nice little trade because he's trying to collect all this. Check out his videos because he's also trying to collect all the heads for all the mob heads, all the mob heads in that data pack. So that's pretty exciting to have right there. I'm going to head on over to the base, come back with some carpet, and then I'm going to head on back over to the ink farm and finish that up. So I will meet up with you guys in just a minute here. Alright guys, we're back. We're here actually at Cake Man's base right here, and I'm going to kind of nip some things from his production line here. He was talking about the other day how he's going to be selling... Oh, Fort left the game. And he's talking about this is his build day, by the way. He built the entire this entire section right here. It's looking pretty nice actually, but the top part is from Recoded Zavoid. I really gotta learn how to say your name, man. I'm terrible. I'm sorry, Recoded. I'm terrible at life. So anyways, he built the top part. I think it was paid for it as well. But yeah, this is a really nice looking like starter base sort of situation. I really like this guy. This looks like a person on the beach like flexing, like, oh, look at that, my muscles. So anyways, I'm gonna head on in here. I was here the other day talking to him, and he was talking about how he's starting a wool farm. He put up like an AFK wool farm sort of situation over here. Let me get down here real quick. Here's your hair. So he's got his little sheep in a row, and they go in the little thing here, and they go all the way around the circle, and they get sheared, right? So I'm going to pay him, because I was talking about prices with him, and he said he was going to charge a stack for a a stack for. Does he have more? Yeah, he has lots more. He's gonna do a stack for one wool stack for a diamond. So I'm going to trade him. Just move this over. I'm going to trade him 2 diamonds for 2 stacks of white wool because I went to my base and I realized I did not have any wool at all, and I didn't really want to go out and like make a wool farm just so I can put carpet on MrHappyDrew's thing. And I was like, oh yeah, I can give some business to a fellow Centric. Or Centurion. I'm not quite sure which one I like, but I like Centurion better because it sounds like we're fighters or something like that. And Citric sounds like I can't say the word eccentric. I'll figure that one out too. So anyways, I'm gonna head on over back to the thing. I've got some dye on me, and then I'm gonna start dyeing some carpet here. So I'll meet up with you guys in just a minute here. Alright guys, we're back. We're here at the Nether Hub, and I've been placing carpets in all the spawnable areas. And I've been trying to make it look kind of nice. I'm not exactly sure if it's looking really great or not. MrHappyDrew, if you ever watch this video and you want me to replace these carpets with golden pressure plates, I can do that. I can make all these golden pressure plates, make them look like higher things like that. I could come back in and do that. I don't know if you want that. I don't know what your plans were for like covering this, or if you didn't even know that this was spawn ghasts. I'm like continuously going back and seeing if there's any areas that any of them can spawn, and they spawn in 3x3, so you just gotta make sure there's no 3x3s in the area. Like this right here is closed. If this glass is removed and changes the block, I'd have to put something there. But yeah, so I'm just going through again, making sure there's no 3x3s anywhere. I don't see any. So yeah, we're looking pretty good. So I put one in this corner. It's kind of like not noticeable, so nothing will spawn right there. This is a 2x2, 2x2, and then it just goes out from there all the way around. All right, so I'm gonna head over to the ink farm right now. Actually, I want to go get some more golden carrots because I ran out. So I'm gonna AFK at my base for a little bit, and then we're gonna go get some. Go and finish that ink farm. So I'll meet up with you guys in just a few minutes. Alright guys, we're back here at the ink farm, and we got some some mobs out here, but that's not what's important. What's important is that I've got this whole bottom section all set up. All we need to do is put in the water streams at the top and the sugarcane down on the sides, and this farm will be done because I have all the rails set up. All the rails all the way down. If I can go down here, there we go. All the rails all the way across, down to here, all the way down to here, down to the end of this farm, and all the little spots where the river's at. Like for instance, right there, the river doesn't. Oh well, I guess my actual avatar has been kicked out of the game. But yeah, so if you see like right here, oh, am I getting a little lag? Yeah, I'm getting a lot of lag there. All right, so. This right here is where the river is. There's no river biome right here, so that's why you kind of see those little patches where they're not good spots for it. So how this little system was working right now is that over in this area right here, we have a AFK spot, and basically anywhere on these steps right here that you see, I can AFK anywhere on these steps, and I'll activate the entire farm. Wow, I'm getting a lot of rubber banding right now. My internet must be taking a poop. Alright, so anyways, anywhere if I AFK anywhere on these steps, I need to clear this out a little bit more over here, of course. I haven't quite got there yet, but I will load every single part of the farm, and I won't be too close. Like if I step up on this ledge, I'm gonna be too close to like this section of this front section right here of the sugarcane. If I walk over like on this side over here, I'm going to be too close to this side of the sugarcane. I'm in the right here. This little spot right here is the perfect spot. Anywhere on these stairs is the perfect spot to load all these things. This is a simple little device. I saw this from Nimbom back a couple, I'd say a year or so ago. I saw it on one of his videos. It's really I'm just logged in on my other account there for a second. So I'll show you that I'm like AFK right here. It's anywhere in this section is easy for this right here. So anyways, this is a nice little unloading station. How it works is you get a stone, you get any kind of stair fence, Stone fence, is that what it's called? I'm not quite sure. Hold on, let me check. It's called a F3, please. What am I looking at right now? Cobblestone wall, sorry. It's called a wall. So you get a wall, and then you get a end rod, and you stick it on the side, and then you put a boat on top of that block, and then like where the redstone's at, you place the boat. Then you break the block, and the boat falls down. Then you kind of nudge it into place, and then you take a piston and you push the block down into the boat. So when that happens, the boat you can still push the boat around, but when the minecart, if you see that minecart just came in and unloaded. Now I might not get any squid drops because Intent is online, and I think he's loading in an ocean right now. And when they load an ocean, fish have like a higher priority, I think, to load mobs than squid do. So I get like zero mob drops when other people are online. It's kind of a bummer. But when people are online, like little skeletons start on there. It's pretty funny. So we have the thing going through the thing here. It comes over here. When it hits this block and it deposits items, it gets locked in place until all the items get dispensed, and then it goes over here. The reason the boat is here is because the hitbox, as you can see, is out a little bit, and it'll stop between the two hoppers, and it'll unload twice as fast. So if you ever have a mob farm or anything like that, or a farm that produces a lot of materials, such as a ink farm, which I'm expecting when no one's online, I have it completely covered in, so no light is in here, so we have maximum opportunities for squid spawning, because squid spawn basically all squid guardians fish will spawn faster when it's dark. The darker it is, the higher their spawn rate is. If you didn't know that. So there's that, and that's kind of our little entrance tunnel right there to the outside. But yeah, so I'm going to see it's a little dropped off again here, but if it had any items, it would stop for a second and then drop them off and then go on its way. This is set up to a just a simple dropper right in this area right here, as you can see, a little dropper here. And there, in between here is two observers pulsing into each other, same over here, pulsing into each other. And then it drops in this water stream, goes down in this area, and then gets deposited in these hoppers, which goes in this chest. There's 3 ink sacks a little bit because I think Content came offline for just a minute. Anyways, that's a cobblestone test I did for that one right there, I think. And let me think here for a second. Is there anything else I want to tell you guys? Oh, I'm going to set up a shulker box loader into this right here, and then I'm going to go outside and set up all of these all these stains are here, so we're going to get a whole bunch. Wow, there's a little creeper right there. It's kind of scary. So in a minute, I'm going to set up that shulker box loader, and I'm going to start setting all this sugar cane down, and the squid farm is going to get completed. So I will meet up with you guys in just a minute when I get some more progress done. See you guys soon. Alright guys, we're back. We're here testing out the farm a little bit. I went AFK for about 45 minutes to an hour after I set up the filtration system for the shulker box, the shulker box loaders, and I just noticed something shocking about this. I've only been here for about, I'd say, an hour 20 minutes tops. I think about like it's only been 45 minutes, but here's the shocking thing. This cart is almost full. It's gonna go down there. It's gonna come back over here, and it's almost full right there. It's not going to be able to pick up all the items on the track that I set up. This farm's too efficient. Uncovered. That's full up. It doesn't pick up these items down here. It misses like the last couple rows. And when it's nighttime, when there's no light, it only makes it to about this row right here. So I think I'm going to come through this wall right here. I'm going to break down this thing right here and just make it so it just stops here, comes back around, and I'm going to have this cart track right here, this cart track right here, which is supposed to go to that side, begin on this track right here and go down for a couple more layers and then come back. It's just, the squids are way, I think what I had wrong the first time was I had my AFK area here. I guess I did my math wrong, or I guess the sphere of the player was a little larger than I thought it was going to be. A 24 block was a little larger than I thought it was going to be.
So when I'm down here where I'm at right now, AFK, it's they just fall. They just fall all the time. They're just nothing but falling right now. I don't even think I need the rest of this farm, honestly, because of how efficient this is. Maybe I'll just go all the way to this corner over here, down to right here, maybe, or a little further out. I don't know. I want to finish the whole thing, but I'll show you why. I'll show you why I'm a little skeptical about wanting to finish the whole thing. First, there's the nice ink going through, but look at this. I already have 5 shulker boxes, and I've only been here for like an hour. That's like an hour total hour, and it's just booming. It's just in and out, in and out. I don't think these 2 shulker box loaders is enough to load this entire farm. I think I'm gonna need like 7 or 8 of these things to load to just to keep up with the farm, and I think I'm gonna need. I mean, this isn't much right here. This isn't much track that's been covered. This is probably half of what I had originally covered. So I have that for that one. That's a smaller one. Over here is my largest one. No, it's my second largest one. I'll have to break that one in half. And then this one right here should be okay for the amount of space that I have right here. This is the smallest one. But this one right here would have to be cut in 3s. And then this one over here would have to be cut into 4s with how large this one over here is. So I would have to make this 2 would go over on this side. That one would be 2 more. That one over there's fine. So it's 2 more tracks added. This one over here is a 3rd track because I need to split this. This has got to be 3 tracks. So that's 2, 3, 5, and then another 2. So 7 more of these unloading stations is what I need to get this going, and I can barely keep up with 2 shulker box loaders for that. So that would be 7 plus 1 plus 6, 7 plus 6, which is I just said don't do math on the camera. 13. Sorry, I just thought of it. 13. And you need 2 shulker box loaders. That's 26 shulker box loaders, if I'm doing my math correctly here, that I would need to keep this farm just caught up. Because look, I mean, I could probably get away with it because it's the hoppers are pretty good with this. So maybe cut that in half. So 13 shulker box loaders. I don't know. I mean, it's impressive though. I really this farm is a lot. This design is a lot more impressive than I thought it was. Here's a little night look here, and they just rain. They just rain down. You hear them hit the ground right here. I mean, I just can't keep up with it. And this is within just it's by myself right now. Okay, that's to say this was the intent, but intent was online just a minute ago here. Yeah, so I think I'm going to, like I said, come in through the wall around here and then go in and change this track around a little bit. Get this other minecart line going, and then I'll meet up with you guys in a minute with some more decisions here. I'll see you guys soon. All right, guys, we're doing a little test here. The minecart is going out right now. I did split the track just now, and I stopped it. I stopped it where I said I was going to stop it right here. So let's take a little look at how much it's got. 30 right now. Let's see how much it progresses. See, look at this items I'd lose out on. And then it's going to go all the way to here. It's got 1 more right there, 15 there. Let's take a look here. How much you got? About half. All right, so if it's turning daylight right now, so spawn rates are going to go down a little further, but that's fine. It's not really. Let's take a look. How much is that? We'll just wait till it comes all the way out, and we'll take a look when it comes down this tunnel. But I am definitely going to send the other cart down here, because when this is fully dark outside, the spawn rates are pretty intense. Like right now, it's falling pretty good right there during the daylight. It's about double the speed, I'd say. Let's see what this says. Survey says it's about half. All right, so we have about half. If it goes out and they're just falling like it's rain, I think that's sufficient. So I think this minecart track we're gonna go for right now. So I'm gonna throw this other minecart track down right now, the minecart right now, and see how much it collects off of all this, and have it run a couple times, and then flush all those items out, and then we'll see what's going on. I'll meet up with you guys in just a minute here. Alright guys, we're back and the testing continues. Alright, so we've got this going on right here. This is about to get sent out right now. And I did disconnect this track right here and I reconnected it up again. I think after I flush the system, I don't quite know actually. We're going to find out in a minute here when it comes back collecting everything. It's nighttime right now. This is the optimal time for it to go out and collect items. So we'll see what's going on. I don't want it to go all the way full and come back full. I want to go and go about halfway and get halfway filled up and then go back and collect more items on the way back so we don't lose out on the despawns, or a corner of the farm never gets picked up. I don't want that to happen. So this is about half right now. Is half. So about right here. Okay, so about right here is what we want, the ideal thing, maybe to here. So let's watch it collect the rest of this. It looks like it's about to get filled up. And yeah, let's see if it picks up the rest of the farm with this. I don't know. I don't know. It's earlier when I was testing this, it was getting filled up way more faster, and there's nobody online right now. I wonder if the mob cap depends on the aquatic map cap also depends on players. So if there's more players online not taking up the aquatic mob pack, it just goes up higher. So there'd be like 30 instead of 10 instead of 15. So if you don't know, the aquatic mob cap is 10, but squids get an additional 5 added to that, so it's really 15. So I wonder, is this filled? Come here. Come here. Don't go nowhere. Yeah, this is filled. So I wonder if when other players are online, I'm getting 30 spawns and so on and so forth. If that's the case, then I need this right here expanded out would actually be fantastic. Scary, but fantastic. I've been here for another 30 minutes, and I've got this many. So in 2.5 hours, I've got almost maybe 3 hours. I've gotten this many shulker boxes of ink. I mean, I don't think I need that much ink right now. The shop's gonna love it. Is this hopper full? This hopper finally cleared out. Fantastic. Okay. So I'm going to run a couple more of these through testing, and I think I'm gonna stop it right, like I said, right a little bit further over, maybe to right here, this path right here. I'm gonna test this a couple more times, and I'll give you my final conclusions in just a minute here, guys. Alright guys, I ran my final conclusions for this is the perfect spot right here for this track, is to come in on this rail right here, come back and bounce back over. This one right here, it was getting completely full when it came to here. If this just two more tracks over was causing it to be completely full when it came off. But now it's going in at about almost full. And this is what I think is the best. Not completely full, because if it's completely full, I'm losing drops. But if it's just if one slot missing, then it leaves opportunity for RNG to happen, and we can get more drops potentially. So I am going to leave it right here where it's at right now, and then I'm going to adjust the rest of the farm as needed with the rail tracks. I didn't expect that for this to happen this way, but this is about a whole night's worth of, 2-3 hours is a lot of time for me, but it was pretty fun trying to figure out the optimal spot for this. I had a lot of fun doing this. This is pretty enjoyable stuff here. So I'm going to somehow figure out how to get this turned here, this whole thing retracked over to the correct sides. I might have to dig up a lot, go underground and dig up a lot of track, but that's for another day, I think. Here, I'm going to call the episode here. I really wanted to finish this farm today, but I ended up curiosity killing my cat here. But we did get partial this 10, the 10% here finished yesterday, but we got it done. We got a good squid farm going here. When more people online, I'm pretty sure that mobcap's gonna open up. So if like everybody's in the nether, like we could call a meeting and say, hey everybody, go to the nether. I'll stay at the squid farm, and I'll just have squid for days. So I'm going to let's check down here again, just make sure. 11 shulker boxes, and I was only doing this for like 20 minutes, and it's already filled up. I gotta re-put this back in because it, it what's so funny about this is before I leave here is that I'm almost out of shulker boxes. Like this is how many shulker shells I have left right here in this gray shulker box. I have 9 shulker boxes left. I'm gonna have to go in bait raiding again, and I just had like 6 stacks of shulker boxes because between the sugarcane farm and this farm right here, it's just killing me with shulker boxes here. It's pretty crazy. But I'm gonna probably in the next episode go end raiding. Set up the after that set up the ink shop because I can sell ink. I'm thinking the ink is gonna go for 2 diamonds a stack of ink, and then 5 diamond blocks for ink, for shulkers of ink, ink sacks. Because that, if you do, let me just double check. Let's get the calculator out. Let's not try to do math again on camera. You know how this is. This is a terrible idea. So there's, I believe 27 slots, right? Let's check that out. 9 times 3, right? 27. All right, if you times that times 2, that's 6. So it's 6 diamond blocks. I'm going to charge 5 diamond blocks for a shulker plus a whole shulker full of ink sacks. So you can go the more expensive route, which is buying them individually in just regular stacks of ink sacks, or you can go the uh, what do I call it, the budget route, which is buying in bulk. See, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make it so the shops at the Myriad Plaza are cheaper for you to buy in bulk opposed to be buying them individually. Now, also, I have to bring this up right here after we got this farm set up and all those rails, the golden rails we just used up. Take a look at our gold box. We had 2 shulkers filled up again of gold, and we have this many gold blocks left now. We're running low on gold, so I might have to AFK at the gold farm for a little bit. Maybe tonight. I'll actually just go over there tonight and start AFKing. I still haven't filled the filter system at the gold farm, so there is some loss after about 5 hours of me AFKing. It'll start to get some loss on gold. So I'm going to go and set up this other track right here so we can get the drops that are dropping right there. And then I'm going to adjust this track later on. Probably not in the next episode. Probably in the following episode I'll do that. But I'm going to go set up the ink farm in the next episode and rating. That's my goals for the next episode. So I'd like to thank you guys all for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful night or day, and ta-ta for now.